We're gonna cast for snakes. See that snake up there? Concrete. It's a big snake. You scared?
I don't want to catch him.
You scared?
I don't want to catch him. But he will hit it.
Oh yeah. That is an interesting looking snake. I don't know what that is.
It's weird. It's kind of striped, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll catch him if you catch it, if you'll take him off.
I'll take him off. I'll cut your line.
Yeah.
Oh! he had it, man. He throw that rattle trap up there. Oh, that was awesome.
He kind of lost interest.
That's what he's doing, man. He's just waiting for something to come down that little chute.
Yeah, he's just waiting for something to come down through there and he'll eat it.
He's coming in hot.
Big time.
Now he's gonna get in the boat. Oh, I got off. That's a halfer.
That's a halfer.
Sophia, that's a halfer. It worked.
You know?
Yeah. Little peewee. What's up, folks? Middle of the day, tough conditions, bluebird skies. We do have a little bit of wind. We're trying a new lake here at Pyramid State Park. This is going to be a lesser known series lake, and it's called, what is it? Redhead?
Redhead.
Redhead. We're Redhead. Never been here before. It's a lot more stained, real dirty. It's kind of got a gravel boat ramp. It's kind of long. Just gonna roll it in. Hopefully we can get in and out of here and see what happens. Have no idea what to expect. Just hoping to catch a few fish, and we'll talk a little bit about what we figure out today. It's a gravel boat ramp. It's solid though. I mean, Doug's got a Ranger 185, so it's an 18.5 foot fiberglass boat. We didn't have any problems putting in or getting out. And kind of got to back down this whole driveway to get in and out. I mean, this guy's pulling up, turning around, so maybe that's the way to do it. But we actually backed down this whole little area. There he is. Jumper. Oh, he didn't have a choice. He had to jump.
Yeah. He was airborne when I set there, buddy.
See your soccer skills.
Rocks in there. And a bass.
Mock bass. Dinker dinker.
Yeah, rock.
The better one. You're white. Oh. It's like a brr.
Once had mine the whole time.
Really?
I better have to give him my hook.
It's probably the one that bit mine. He swam over there and got yours.
Yeah, and our casts were at least 10 feet apart. And I set the hook and said net, and he set the hook and said net. Reeled it in and got it up, and it come up between us. We both hit the same fish, about 3 pounds.
In the mouth?
In the mouth, both of them. He got both baits. And was hanging there dangling over the water. We hadn't have our limit yet.
There he is.
Got him?
Yeah. It's a better fish. It ain't big, but it's better than the last one.
Run jig?
Yep.
Yeah.
Came right off that little point. Hit it twice. There we go. The old swim jig. Getting bigger, folks. little better. Little midday report. Water temps are 82 to 83. Visibility's probably 1.5 foot maybe. Yeah, 1.5 foot, 2 foot max. A little bit of breeze. Lake's up a little bit. There's a lot of cover in the water. You can see all these trees that are on the edge here. A lot of good cover in the water. Got a lot of deep rock banks. Mixture of everything. Pretty cool lake. A lot of shad, a lot of bait. A lot of the fish are out suspended. There's a thermocline set up in that, what was it, about 15-ish? Yeah, about that 15-foot zone. So we've been targeting above that 15-foot zone, catching a few fish. Really?
They've been there for quite a while.
He just left it, huh?
Yeah, it just flopped 3 or 4 times, got back in the water.
Another bite. Well, they like it, they just can't get it in their mouth.
It's not big enough, huh?
I guess not. It's kind of trying to slow roll it down that ledge. There he is. You little sucker.
A little better.
Yeah. All right. Finally. Ran across one big enough to get in his mouth. There we go. Swim jig, folks. Just throwing a 3/8 ounce. This is a moccasin swim jig. This is the precursor to the Cumberland Pro limit out compact swim jig. Same color, chartreuse shiner. Got a little dipper on there. Getting a lot of bites. A lot of bites, but from what I'm seeing, the fish are, a lot of them are smaller in this lake. So just getting a lot of ticks, and I'm surprised I still have my paddle tail on there. Little guy. God, I'm ready to set the hook on a 5-pounder.
Yeah, you gotta be good at filling one of that small.
Yeah, sensitive lose rod. Poor guy, I feel sorry.
Like a better fish.
It is better. I think it's kind of a little pot of it.
Yeah, you can set the hook anyway on that. The fish is staying right there, aren't they?
This is a bigger one. This is fun. Like, we ain't catching any big ones, but we did find a little point that's just loaded up with these guys. There he is. They get bigger. Put the steel to that guy. Hey, they're still fun, man. It's just good to get bites. That fish is built really well, though. That's a fat little sucker.
Yeah, he's got to go with it.
Right on the bank?
You're not very far from the bank.
Must be 1,000 fish up there.
Let's get him out of the way.
Down one side.
It's raining.
Huh? It's raining.
Yeah.
Cast. One more cast. On that Shaw Grixby show, one more cast.
Yeah.
These things don't give up. They're like little smallmouths. Mammoth. There he is. Yep. Told you it was a bigger one. Oh man, I thought we were gonna have our first double. God, I missed it. I blew it. I blew it. This old worm is beat up.
gonna make it 2 now.
I think I'm gonna go one more cast. That's it.
Okay, one more cast.
Yeah, this could go on for days. All right, folks, let's talk a little bit about the baits we were using today to catch these monstrous bass. This is a good lake. It's got a lot of fish in it, and I'm sure it's got some big ones in there. At the end of the day, just a 7-inch power worm, 1/4 ounce tungsten weight, throwing on 15-pound test on a 7-foot medium heavy rod with a 7-to-1 gear ratio reel. And we found one little point and they were just loaded up. This right here in the summertime, when you need bites, is hard to beat. Doug was catching a lot of his fish. This is just a Zoom finesse worm. He was throwing it on an 1/8 ounce shaky head with, what he had, 12-pound test or 15. Yeah, 15-pound test, and you know, standard stuff. He throws this on a bait caster. I typically throw mine on a spinning rod, but either way works. Caught a ton of fish on this. 2 other baits that I caught fish on. This is a Cumberland Pro Caster jig, black and blue with a June bug speed crawl. Basically a similar setup to the Texas rig worm. I got 15-pound test. I got a 7'3". This is a Hawgz Custom rod. It's the heavy action, moderate fast Magnum. It's a football jig rod basically. It's got a good soft tip. It works great for jigs. Any kind of jigs, you know, 3/8 to 3/4. This is a great rod. And one more bait that was working was a swim jig. This is a moccasin swim jig in the chartreuse shiner with the little skinny dipper on there, or the little dipper on there. I had 12-pound test on there. This is actually the setup that I throw my underspins on, but I had my swim jig rod was paired up with that Texas rig, so I just kind of swapped it out, which is kind of cool. I was wondering if this would actually work, and it seems to work just fine. This is a great swim jig. You know, Cumberland Pro now makes this similar jig. It's basically the same thing, but it's got the wire weed guard on it. But swim jig and a worm was getting it done of some sort today, and a jig, of course, on the bottom.
Those are the ones hitting the swim bait earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How's that not in your way?
That's a shaky head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Got the school fired up now. Got this full school fired up. There we go, folks. It's gonna wrap it up. Caught a lot of small fish. It's kind of a cool lake. If you want to catch some small fish, I'm sure there's some big ones in here. Today we didn't really get into them, but it was fun. Got to spend a few hours with my buddy Doug and enjoyed every minute of it. So hey, if you appreciate the content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time. That's a cute little guy. He is cute. They got to start somewhere. That's a future jank.